Good morning children. In this session we are going to learn about natural vegetation and wildlife. Hello students, in this video we are going to learn an interesting topic. Yes students, do you know natural vegetation and wildlife? Yes, natural vegetation and wildlife play a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance on the earth. Let us see how natural vegetation refers to the plant life that grows naturally in an area without any human intervention, whereas wildlife refers to the undomesticated animal life found in any region. The natural vegetation and wildlife found in a region are determined by various factors. The main factors among them are climate and topography. What are the difference around the world in these factors have given rise to various biomes? Okay, let's see that in detail. First of all, we shall see the interrelationship between natural vegetation and wildlife. Plants are capable of producing their own food. They are thus producers and are known as autotrophs. How? By doing photosynthesis, they are producing their food. But animals cannot produce their own food and depend on plants directly or indirectly for their food. Okay. Let me see. The animals are otherwise called heterodromes. So, autotrophs means produce food. Heterodromes means consume food. The balance in the ecosystem is maintained through the defined food chain, wherein one organism eats another and is in turn consumed by another organism. When the carnivorous and omnivorous die, their remains gradually blend with the earth and became one of the key source of nutrition for plants. Here, you have heard about carnivorous and omnivorous, that is herbivorous. First of all, we say herbivorous. Herbivorous means plant eating animals. Carnivorous means flesh eating animals, and then omnivorous means for best example for us. Okay, is it clear? Herbivorous animals for eating animals, for example, deer, elephant, as well as. Okay, carnivorous animals, lion, tiger. Omnivorous, the best example for ours. Okay, in this way, the food chain highlights the interdependence of living organism. Is it clear? Okay students, now we shall see about the importance of natural vegetation. Plants release oxygen into the atmosphere and absorb carbon dioxide from it, thereby maintaining the balance of these gases in the atmosphere. So, by the help of this natural vegetation, they gives in the atmosphere or balanced. Okay students, let me see about forest. Forests play a role in regulating global temperature by absorbing carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, and cooling the air by releasing moisture. They also help bring rainfall. Forests are the sources of products like timber, latex, resins, herbs, fruits, nuts, fuel wood, fodder, paper and gums. This is the sources of forest. ஸோ நமக்கு வந்து ஃபாரஸ்டில் இருந்து மரங்கள் வந்து கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் ஒர்க்குக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம், தென் ஹர்ப்ஸ் மெடிசனுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம், ஃப்ரூட்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கிறோம், நட்ஸ், ஃபியூல் வுட், நிறைய எரிபொருளுக்காகலாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். நம்ம இப்போ டெய்லி யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்க பேப்பர்ஸ்லாம் வந்து நமக்கு இந்த நேச்சுரல் வெஜிடேஷன் ஃபாரஸ்ட்லேருந்து தான் நமக்கு கிடைக்குது. ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். Okay students, let me see about the uses of roots. The roots of trees hold the soil together and thus prevent soil erosion. Trees act as shelter belt that offer protection from strong winds. The roots of the trees help in storing and replenishing underground water. This is the uses of tree roots. Students, let us have a detailed study about the distribution of natural vegetation. The nature of vegetation found in a region depends on several factors such as latitude, altitude, sunlight, temperature, type of soil, rainfall, moisture, and the slope of the land. Of these, the two most important factors determining the growth of vegetation are forest, grassland, scrub, and tundra. Within each of these, there are two types also present. Okay students, we shall have a look at forest in India. According to the Forest Survey of India, India had 21.54% of its total geographical area under forest cover in 2017. As per this report, Madhya Pradesh has the largest area under forest cover, followed by Arunachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and Maharashtra. Forest, from this we could understand that a good amount of part of an area covered by forest. It is very ridiculous to see about the loss of forest cover. Over the years, however, forest cover has been declining in several parts of India and around the world. Another one is, while natural factors like tsunami, cyclones, and wildfires cause some of this loss, a large part of it is a result of human activities such as deforestation for land, agriculture and timber, expansion of urban areas, and pollution. Loss of forest cover is associated with many problems such as increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, destructions of habitats and ecosystem, soil erosion and landslides. The roots of trees help seepage of rainwater into the ground. Thus, deforestation also leads to flooding as there is nothing left to hold the water. So students, we have seen already that forests help us in many ways. So they should be produced. What people do? They are cutting down trees and paved the way for deforestation. Okay student, shall we see about wildlife and its importance? Wildlife first. Wildlife refers to the undomesticated animals of a region. Mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish and insects. What's the importance of wildlife? Wildlife plays a role in the balance of the ecosystem. Each species interacts with its environment in different ways. All organisms in an ecosystem are dependent on each other. The extinction or proliferations of one species can have far-reaching effects on its ecosystem. For example, spiders are a major predator in the environment and control the population of insects like flies and agriculture pests. Insects are the source of important products like honey, wax, dye and silk. In addition to pollination flowers, insects also act as decomposers and help in creating the nutrition-rich topsoil. So birds feed on worms and by doing so, protect crops from pests. Birds also help in the pollination of plants. Is it clear? Students, we shall see about the loss of natural habitat. Changes in climate conditions and human activities such as overgrazing, urban expansion, agriculture, mining and constructional activities and deforestation have led to the destruction of the natural habitats of animals, causing them to migrate elsewhere. So, we should stop deforestation. Excessive hunting and poaching. Animals like the tiger, lion, elephant, rhinoceros, black buck, crocodile, ostrich and peacock are poached for their hides, skins, dust, horns and feathers. As a result, several species have become endangered and many others have even become extinct. So poaching also one of the cause. The loss of natural habitat. Natural factors: forest fires, earthquakes, tsunami, landslides, failure of the monsoons pose a threat to wildlife. Okay, students. Okay, students, we have come to the end of this video. Let's see the conservation of forest and wildlife. National parks, wildlife sanctuary and biosphere have been set up throughout the world. An international agreement between governments known as CITES, Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, has been established. It seeks to ensure that international trade in wild animals and plant species does not threaten their survival. It also lists several species of animals and birds whose trade is prohibited. The Government of India has declared many regions as protected areas of different types, such as national parks, wildlife reserves, biosphere reserves and sanctuaries. So various projects have also been launched, such as Project Tiger, Project Elephant and Project Rhinoceros. Okay, students, thank you. Okay, students, we have seen already that forest, that is natural vegetation and wildlife help us in many ways. So they should be produced. But what people do? So hereafter we must try to protect our national flora and fauna. Thank you.